Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope you're doing really well. I do want to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aries out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Remember also the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's obviously not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, you're starting out with the World. You have the Three of Coins, and coming out together is the Empress and the Queen of Cups. Look at you. This is such good energy. You're closing out some kind of a cycle so you can begin something new, something fresh. And it does look like it has to do with love, feelings, and emotions. You're in this Empress energy, so you know your value, you know your self-worth. These are both very nurturing energies. Some of you could be actually pregnant. The Empress is, gives birth to life, give birth to other things. So you could also be starting something that you love doing. With the Three of Coins, this is an established foundation, putting in the work. So I love this energy for you, Aries. It's really good energy. Your heart is open. You're loving. I feel like you're very nurturing as well. You're closing out things from the past so that you can begin this new adventure that you are really happy about. So let's see who's in your energy. I do feel like there are people that are watching you go through this change as well. Who is in Aries energy? Who is in Aries energy? It's really nice energy, Aries, I have to say. You could be entering into some sort of a contract, whether that's a soul contract, emotional, or even a physical contract. All right, so the person in your energy has the Page of Cups, the Page of Coins, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person could be a little bit younger than you, or they could be just not quite as mature as you are, because you have a very high vibrational energy. Again, I'm getting somebody being pregnant, though. The person that's in your energy is observing this. They're wondering, how this is going to affect their life. But that, of course, is not for everybody. This could be somebody new that is in your energy, or newish. This is somebody who does have feelings and emotions for you, for sure. And I also feel like this is somebody who is making some sort of an offer to you. It has something to do with this contract, or this, it could be them proposing. It could be anything that is like they're offering themselves. It could be, leveling things up, because you're very interested in working towards an established foundation, a fulfillment of a contract of some sort. They're making that offer. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So this person, you might not have completely gone into this just yet. This Ace of Cups is trying to come in. So let me see the energy between Aries and this person. Six of Swords in the reverse. There's some sort of chaos that is occurring between the two of you. Like I said, for some of you, it's pregnancy, but for others, it's because you're closing something out so you can begin this. So you could be closing out something from a previous connection, a previous life. I feel like you're happy, though. You're happy to close out a previous chapter and begin this new chapter. But right now, there's still some chaos, which would make sense as to why this Ace of Cups has not fully come in just yet. There's a little bit of stuck energy here, not quite able to remove oneself from that chaos. Show me what's affecting this connection. Ten of Wands in the reverse. So what's affecting the connection is working out all of these problems. Yeah, and it does look like you're going to. So that's good. You're putting the effort into it. They're making some sort of offer. You guys are going to resolve the problems that's led to the chaos. Show me the outcome for Aries. Show me the outcome for Aries. Queen of Coins in the reverse. All right, so it could cost you. Whatever this new life is, it may cost you a little bit to get there. There's going to be a period of instability. It's associated with a temptation that you could not turn down. It may cost you a little bit. There's going to be some losses of some sort. It could just be a loss of stability, which is temporary. It could be a loss financially. And again, that would be temporary because you are seated in the Empress energy. You love this person. You have deep love for them, and they love you as well. But I will say that Aries, you tend to have a far deeper, more nurturing love. At least that's what's showing up right now. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Coins in the reverse. That's underlying energy. And it does indicate, you know, that there was something here that you were feeling trapped in. You no longer are putting effort into whatever that is. It could have caused some sadness for you. I do feel that you are freeing yourself from something that was a little bit painful for you in some manner, and you're no longer putting effort into that. So let's see. Let's clarify your energy. Why is the World here for Aries? Why is the World here for Aries? Oh, look at that. Aries, my gosh, you have the Empress again. So you have the Empress twice in your energy. You are very high vibrational. This is the energy of somebody who really knows their value, their self-worth. You also have the King of Cups. So you know the value of your love, your affection, and likely this connection. You're waiting for this chaos to end, for this stuck energy to end. You're eager to close out this cycle, whatever you're not putting the effort into. Why? Well, because you love this person. You definitely do. Let me see the Three of Coins. Show me the Three of Coins. You're powerfully attracted to this person too. So it's more than just love. There's definitely a chemistry, a powerful physical attraction is here. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so there could have been, you could have been in an established foundation when you met this person. It does appear that there could have been some sort of third-party energy for some of you. I do feel that that may have been on your side, but that's closing out, it's ending, but that's where this chaos may have come from. The other thing I'm seeing here is that you are resolving all these conflicts, resolving all these problems through your own efforts. So, and you have a glow up going on. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very vivacious, very charismatic. People love to be around this person, whether you're male or female. These are the traits, though. People love to be around that person. It's a glow up that you have going on. Let me see this bottom energy. And you're resolving the problems and the conflicts that you have. This is what's been causing the chaos. So, yeah, you're definitely in a transition, and a powerful transition at that, Aries, but I do feel like you're in a very high vibrational energy, which is good. All right, Page of Cups reversed, the Five of Coins reversed, and the King of Wands. Yeah, so this is saying that you're going to receive back anything that you may have lost here. Yeah, you're definitely going to receive it back. Again, we have the King of Wands. So you've got the King of Cups, the King of Wands, you've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Definitely a lot of passion, definitely a lot of love here. I do feel like somebody is trying to get you to reconcile with them, to move back with them from this previous connection, but I don't see you doing that. I don't see this as being a reconciliation. Now, for some of you, it is. But for most of you, what I'm seeing is that this is somebody that's new in your energy. But I do have to say, for some of you, you've ended something that was a third party, and you may be reconciling. Regardless, your energy is very, very good. It's very nice energy. I really do like it a lot. Whatever you're embarking on, though, is going to cost you a little bit, but don't stress, because like I said before, you have all the cards that are indicating that whatever is lost will be returned back to you. And again, I'm getting that energy of pregnancy for someone. So strong in this reading. And if it's not for you, it could be like the pregnancy of a new beginning, you know, bringing in this new beginning. So let's look at this person's energy. Show me the Page of Cups. There it is, Ace of Cups. Page of Pentacles. See, it's the same thing. It's repeating energy, but this time the Ace of Cups is in the upright. So this person is making an offer to you. It's an offer of a beginning here. There's still this stuck energy that has to be addressed, but you're in transition and you're working that out. So this person is definitely making an offer. Let me see the Page of Coins. Yeah, this is somebody that is definitely in love with you, and you're in love with them. Show me this Page of Coins. All right, Nine of Wands and the Sun. This person had to wait a long time. There was a wait for them to make this offer. They were beginning to, because the problems were building and building, and they were beginning to feel like they couldn't trust the situation. So now that they're able to make this offer, they're feeling very happy about that. That's bringing them joy. So they're recognizing the problems that are here. These are the problems that are being resolved. So they're recognizing that. But I will say they're tired of having to deal with all this stuck energy. They're tired of having to deal with the chaos and the problems. But the fact that they can make this offer after this length of time is making them happy. Why is the Ace of Cups here in reverse? Because I feel like that's shifting as we speak. Because we have that Ace of Cups in the upright as well. Yeah. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Eight of Coins reverse. Now, the Eight of Coins is in the reverse as an underlying energy. And so, yeah, it's pretty clear that this new beginning, this Ace of Cups, this beginning between the two of you, you were both waiting for this. It was a long wait. I do feel like this person was waiting for you to free yourself from a situation that was not working out. And I feel like, you know, they were watching this. They knew that they couldn't come out with this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, until, you know, the changes occurred, until you were able to free yourself, until you were able to break out of that and in that cycle. And they were very concerned about that. They were losing sleep over it. They were wondering, you know, is Aries actually going to do that? Is Aries really going to, you know, end that cycle and begin a new cycle with me? Are they going to put the effort into it? So this person had a lot of anxiety about this, and they're exhausted from the wait as well. You might be dealing with a Leo. I'll let you know if I see anything. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn as well. Let me see the energy between Aries and this person. Show me the energy between Aries and this person. The Strength card and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you were very fearful of moving forward. Yeah, it's a big change. So you're going through a big change. It took you a while to work your courage up. I feel like you were waiting, but part of that was due to your fear of this change. And it did keep you in this chaotic state a little bit longer than what you had hoped for or anticipated. So you're finding the courage to move forward now. Now, this person in your energy, this person is in love with you, Aries. They see you as their wish fulfillment. And they desperately want this to move forward. They want to be able to be open about this connection, make this offer. They're very much in love with you. Let me see. Show me what's affecting the connection. Why is this Ten of Wands in reverse? Why is this Ten of Wands in reverse? Yep, Four of Wands. Four of Wands reverse and the Lovers. So what's being resolved? What's being worked out? Well, for some of you, you're ending a marriage. And if it's not a marriage, it's some sort of a soul contract and a long-term relationship. You've been trying to avoid conflict in this. I do see that there are people in the background of this that are gossiping and talking. Not very kind to you, but at this point I feel like you're picking up the mantle and just moving forward. But that did contribute to your fear of this change as well. So you're working out an ending here, an ending of a connection that wasn't working out. It was not stable. There may have been a lot of conflict in it. And so there was a choice that you had between this person in your energy and someone in your past. And this person is very happy that you have chosen them. This person literally, Aries, feels that the two of you were brought together, that this is a soul contract, that you are a soulmate. And they feel like they've had to wait quite some time for all these problems and this chaos to resolve. And they're just thrilled that you have chosen them. So, yeah, you're definitely going through a big shift in your life. Now, let me look at the outcome. Show me the outcome. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Very strong Leo energy is here as well. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. And we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. So yeah, I see you ending something here from the past. This person did want to work things out with you, the past person. They wanted to reconcile, but you turned that down. I do feel like it took a long time to get to this point, but you are in love with this person. They are in love with you. So once this ending occurs, it's going to free you from all this anxiety. All these problems are going to work out, and you're going to move away from the chaos that this ending has caused you. And you basically, you were holding back because of fear. You were holding back because of these other people in the background that were gossiping and doing, talking about the situation. And then at some point, it looks like you said, nope, I got to take control of this, and you did. So it's your actions that's bringing a resolution to the problems. I feel like you were trying to avoid conflict here, but if there is any conflict, it is going to resolve. And I do feel like you're going to be extremely happy here. You have love, you have passion here, and you're showing up here as moving out of this. It's going to require the ending, and that's going to free you from all this anxiety, and there's a lot of happiness that is in store for you. Now, for the person in your energy, their anxiety was related to it taking so long. There was progress that was happening, but it was moving very slowly. So once these problems are worked out, this person's going to be ecstatic as well. So I just see that this is really, really good energy here. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Coins, and that is showing me that, this is a long-term decision that you're making, and it does look like it's going to go the distance. You're beginning something new that looks like it'll go the distance. You do have supportive, either family or close friends or somebody that's highly supportive of you during this endeavor and is helping you literally to free yourself from whatever it is that's not working out. But I also feel like, you're going to, any kind of loss that you have financially or stability-wise, you're going to recover very quickly, very quickly. And I feel like you're moving into a really good chapter of your life, Aries. This is like the best reading I have done all week. So I feel good about this, and I hope you do. Let's see if there's any more advice for Aries. All right, you have number 39, and it says protecting treasure. So let's read that. Give me 1 second. It says, you are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you're able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen the bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. And that was just the best card for your ending. So I feel like you're in a transitional period, but it looks like it's going to, it's a great reading. And like I said, the best reading I've done all week. So I hope that, you know, I hope every Aries out there has this reading. All right. If you have resonated with the reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype this video by all means if you get the opportunity. And until I see you in your next reading, Aries, know that you are loved, and namaste.